Hello, Noble Bear fans, and welcome to the Den. This is a beautiful evening for some basketball here in Noble. We are so glad that you have joined us here at NobleBears.tv. The Noble Fighting Bears are taking on the Chickasha Fighting Chicks tonight here at the Den. This is our first broadcast that we have for basketball, and very glad that you are joining us. So thank you very much. This broadcast is, again, brought to you by NobleBears.tv. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on YouTube as well. We'll have all kinds of different social media content for you, a lot of videos of the girls and boys playing, and we are so glad that you have joined us. So sit back, relax, have a great evening, and the officials are just getting to the court right now. There's about 6 minutes and 23 seconds left before this competition starts. Of course, we're going to have the national anthem and some other festivities, but the crowd is getting full right now. The chairs are filling up. The student section is on the south side, and they are definitely filling the bleachers tonight. Excited to see some Noble Bear basketball. You know, we'll have a lot of chance to talk about the Noble Bears team. That's going to be our main focus during the season. I tell you the truth, I'm probably really not going to talk about a lot about the competition. I'll mention some names and a few other numbers and stuff, but we're going to stay very positive during this broadcast, and we're going to make sure and stay positive and talk about the Bears quite a bit throughout the season. Normally, you guys would be listening, and Shane Fisher would be joining me right now. Fortunately, he is not, but he said that he'd step in and be a guest a couple of times throughout the season. So looking forward to that as well, having a few other guest announcers announce the game with me as well. So again, my name is Matt Lorenz. I am very glad that you guys are here. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv.
But it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst.
Hey, and welcome back to NobleBears.tv. We are 3 minutes away from game time. So glad that you guys have joined us. It is the Lady Fighting Bears tonight. They are taking on the Chickasha Chicks, Fighting Chicks, and we've got a couple of rosters. They're from the different teams. So we'll start off with the Noble roster. Again, coached by Lindsay Vandenberg. This is Lindsay's been with the team for quite some time now, but she's going to be helped out by Tiffany Burns, who's an assistant coach, Leland Palmer, and Keith Treat. Now, Leland, Keith, and Lindsay are all alumni, and Tiffany, I had a chance to talk to her. She said she's like the one standout, that she's the one that's been left out. She's not an alumni, so she is excited about joining the Lady Bears, though, and the basketball team. So the number 0 for the Lady Bears is Riley Steely. She's a freshman. She's going to play guard, so look for her to handle the ball quite a bit throughout the season and definitely throughout this game. Number 10, junior J.C. Vinson. Number 11, Mackenzie Hickey. Did I pronounce that correctly?
That is correct, sir.
All right. Then number 14, Emerson Tugas. Number 15, Araceli Martinez. Number 21, look from the three-point line from this one, folks. Get ready. Buckle up. When she gets the ball and she's open out there on the three, look out for Landry George. She's also with her sister, number 23, Hayden George. We've got number 25, Taryn Cottrell. We've got number 30, Landry Barefoot, and Marshall Taylor, number 34. So Landry Barefoot and Marshall Taylor are the only 2 seniors that are part of the group. And as we kind of get lined up right now, the crowd's kind of standing, and the announcer is John Stokes this evening. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But let's stand and we'll recognize the United States and the national anthem. All right. What a awesome rendition of the national anthem. And the starters are going to be called out right now for the Chickasha. I don't know how I'm Chickasha.
I've heard you a couple
I've said
times,
it like four
Matt,
different ways.
Say
I don't know why I'm getting
Chickasha.
Chickasha. I'm so sorry.
You called them
Brittany Grissom, number 2. Looks like she's starting. Number 14 for the
Leanna Eaton.
Anna Eaton.
The next starter will be number 15, Riley Weber. And following her is number 23, Serenity Galiti, I believe is how you say that. And last but not least, following up their rosters, number 24, Cameron Crutchfield.
All right. Thank you for that. Now the Noble Lady Bears are going to be introduced. It's a good crowd out here tonight. There's several hundred people that are in attendance right now. We'll be able to get our list of how many people are watching, but the crowd's pretty fired up right now to see the 2021 Lady Fighting Bears. Number 0 is Rayleigh Steely, freshman, starting at the point tonight. Number 10, J.C. Vinson, is going to be the other guard. I mean, we'll call her the 2. She's number 10 again, and she's a junior. With number 11, Mackenzie Hickey. Number 11, junior, Mackenzie Hickey. Number 21, junior, Landry George, is starting tonight. And then Landry George, number 30.
I'll correct you on that, Matt. That's Landry Barefoot, number 30.
Landry Barefoot. I apologize. Very good. So we've got it started. We are starting the 2021 season.
You know these girls got to be excited, Matt. A lot of these girls, it's the only sport that they play, and they've been waiting since March to get it going again. So there's a lot of energy in the building tonight, especially for a girls' game. There's well over 300 people here already, and people just keep piling in.
Right,
so these girls are excited.
Well, last year, if you remember, the Noble Bears won 60-39. So I think the Chicks have something to prove tonight. Ball's tipped up. Landry Barefoot, number 30, tips it, but it goes back over to the Chicks. Looks like it is out of bounds, and it's out of bounds against the Bears. Little screen over the top there. Throws it to number 14, who tries to kick it back out. There's a steal there by Vincent, who tries to run the baseline and then bump heads. And that looks like that's going to be the first foul of the night against number 2 for the Chicks. And again, that was Brittany Grissom. That'll be baseline out for the Bears. Steely looks to throw the ball in. Nice throw in pass to Hickey. Breaks the press. Looks like it's a man. Yep. Man defense. Hickey takes it all the way to the bucket, bounces it off the backboard, but then a little strong. Pressure coming the other way, and the Bears pick it off again. So there's the second turnover. Hickey's going to run the point up at the top. She calls the play out. Vincent at the free throw line, steps back, the top of the key. Landry Barefoot is very patient, and she found Landry George down in the post, who had a left-handed layup and just kind of missed on the front edge of it. So it is now Chicks ball there on the south side of the floor. Ball's kicked out to Hickey, who's got a room over on the right side. The official...
It's going to stay.
It was on the baseline. Yeah, it looked like it was going to stay for the Bears, right?
Yeah, you know these girls got to be nervous. I know as the game goes on, they're going to totally make those, and they're getting the great looks that they want.
Already getting them. And that's a nice look for a three-pointer.
That's her
She
range.
was warming up at the beginning of the game, and I was watching her on that baseline, and she just splashed for 3. Now, that'd be her second shot of the night, but she busted a three-pointer. That makes the score 3-0. Number 23 for the Chicks tries to take it baseline, just misses it. Number 14 fights hard, struggles for that ball, and she does get the shot off. And it looks like there's a foul there on number 30. That would be Barefoot. Now, that'd be her first foul, and that's going to bring number 14. That's going to be Eaton over to the line. Sets her feet, looks right at the student body who's clapping right behind the scoreboard, hits the back of the rim, and just bounces a little bit too hard. Again, there's 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Scores 3-0. That's a great block by Barefoot. It was a great block down low. There's a lot of reaching going in, and I think the official says that there's going to be one too many reaches, and so it looks like there's a foul on number 23 for the Chicks, and that is Serenity. Can you give me that last?
I think it's Galiti.
Galiti.
I said it earlier, too.
All right. That's the voice of Trevor Lorenz there that is helping out with the scoring and kind of helping me with some names, and you know, I was asked to do this as a one-person job, and I think it's pretty easy, but it's so much better with two people here. That's Steely at the top of the key, and gets the ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to retain Noble Bear basketball. It was out of bounds by the Chicks. Vincent, number 10, is throwing the ball in from out of bounds, throws it over to Steely at the top of the key. She looks for a pick. Nice little pick and roll. The official said that Vincent pushed off a little bit to get that separation in that space, and so that's going to be an offensive foul. It'll stay 3-0 with 5:59 left. Now, the Chickasha Chicks are coached by new coach, Jace Johnson. Now, he's coming from Holdenville. This is his first year here. He had been down in Holdenville for about 6 years now, and they'd made the playoffs several times while they was in Chickasha. So, you know, he likes to pressure on both ends of the ball. And he replaces Carol Craven, who was there at down south since about 2019. So she's been there for a while. But Jace Johnson, Coach Jace Johnson is his name. So the foul was on number 11, Hickey, and that brings number 24 to the line, who just takes one little dribble. That's her preparation, and puts it right in. Oh, make it 2 dribbles, and then puts it right in. That's good. That's good rhythm right there for the free throw shooter. That brings the score 3-2. There's a lot of pressure on the backcourt. Crossed her over, kicked it down to Barefoot, who kicks it out to a three-point shooter who just bangs it home, and that would be Landry George for her second three-point. Is that a 2? Because I see a 2.
I think they called her foot on the line.
I got you.
It looked close.
Now, that's on the opposite side of me, so I kind of thought that it was a three-pointer, but I shouldn't call it out so fast. She loves that area over there on that side. Looks like the ball goes up, and it was blocked. So it was a good block by Hickey on the baseline. That would be Chick's ball, baseline out. Vincent with another steal, but then stepped out of bounds right there. So, again, be Chick's ball out of bounds. This action happens so much faster than football. It's sometimes it's crazy to keep up with. So, number 24 drives in the lane, banks it off the glass, puts it right in for the Chicks. The score is 5-4 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Freshman Steely looks to make a move. And is fouled as she's penetrating towards the lane, and she gets fouled by Brittany Grissom. Now, that's Brittany's second foul, so that'd be something to watch out for. Steely's putting a lot of pressure on her to make her foul so many times in the early going. She finds a great pass down low, and it hits Vincent on the reverse layup, who puts it in for 2. That is 7-4. The Noble Lady Fighting Bears are ahead of Chickasha. Number 23's at the top of the key, looks to shoot, steps back. Vincent looks to step in. It's got to be at least her third foul. I mean, her third forced turnover that she's gotten. And then she ends up taking the ball down court and gets fouled by number 23. That's number 23's second foul of the game. So the guards are putting a lot of pressure. Our Noble Fighting Bears guards are putting a lot of pressure on Chickasha. Well, we're going to take a break. I think there's a timeout on the court, and we'll take it with them here at noblebears.tv.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
All right, we are back. Now, that was a timeout by the Lady Chicks, and so it'd be Noble Bears basketball over on the sideline out. Ball thrown in, down low to Cottrell, who steps into the game. Goes back to Vincent, and the official says that there was a little bit of extra walking there, so turn the ball over. So looks like Cottrell, number 20. Let me get this right now. I just want to make sure and get all my numbers right. Number 25 comes in for Barefoot. Rebound by Steely and is pushed right away by number 23. Now that brings up Serenity's third foul as a guard. So she's going to have to be replaced by number 22 in the game, and that's Madison McDaniel, who's coming into the game for number 23. 3 fouls, and it's 4 minutes in the first quarter. So believe me, that's definitely too many, too quick. So they had to get her out, make sure that, she had some more time to play. Cottrell comes to the high post, puts her hands up, looks for the ball. Hickey throws it at the top of the key. It's batted down. Number 14 with a good defensive play, then tries all the way to the line, and Hickey fouls. Now that's McKenzie's second foul of the night as well. So something to look out for. And she tried to jump with her. Well, I don't know. Number 14 seems like she's a little bit taller than Hickey, and then she tried to block her, but just quite didn't happen there. So number 14 looks at it, shoots her free throw, and takes a couple of bounces and comes back in. Looks like Barefoot's going to come back into the game. She's going to come back in for number 11, Hickey. So we've got a tall offensive line down below now. So watch out for some low post play. Number 14 steps right into it, hits nothing but the bottom of the net with that. That brings the score 7-6. Landry George on the outside looks for her fourth shot of the night, and Cottrell's working hard on the defensive end. Now a trap down below, and Cottrell definitely stopped that ball, but knocked it out of bounds. So it is going to remain Chick's ball, baseline out, and looks like the Bears are picking them up at half court. You guys feel free to chime in on Facebook at noblebears.tv. And I've definitely got some shout-outs tonight to give to some people. And I think my very first shout-out that I want to give out to is Jan Day Stanford Cole, is grandma of the George girls. So thank you very much for tuning in and watching noblebears.tv. I was just thrilled to hear from you today, and glad that you're watching noblebears.tv. We're going to make sure that this program grows quite a bit through the season. Cottrell takes it down to the lane and puts it in for 2. That's a great move. She caught the ball at about the free throw line, made a pump fake, and then went to the right, banked it right in. Here's another steal by Vincent, who's taking it all the way coast to coast, and that'd be 2 points by Vincent. That brings the score 11-6. The Noble Bears over the Chicks. Since the number 23 has come out of the game, again, that would be Serenity, the guard play. Oh, Cottrell makes a great block on. It was a wonderful block. Nothing but ball. Nice pass on the outside. Barefoot catches the ball down low, looks to kick it out. Everybody's standing at about the 3-point line. Steely looks to shoot. Nope, she's going to dribble, kick. There we go. Cottrell said, I'll take it out here. Oh, almost made it. Barefoot with a great rebound down low. And it's a jump ball. Great rebound. It'd be possession, the Chicks, but way to hustle down there. What you can hear right there is the new coach, again, Jace Johnson, coming from Holdenville, first year with the Chicks, and wonderful coach. He's probably going to take them back to maybe the playoff again in Class 4A, like they've been used to. Number 2's got pressure, and she's being trapped. She looks to kick the ball over. Number 24 looks like there was a lot of extra steps, but it's all right. Landry George looks to kick it ahead. Oh, it looks like Cottrell hustled, made it all the way back, was fed the ball down low, and then was rewarded by a foul by number 2. Number 2, that's her 3rd foul, folks. So she's got to be replaced as well. So that's 2 guards that are going to have to come out of the game for the Chicks. Number 25, Cottrell splashes that first one. Didn't even touch the rim. Brings in number 12 for the well, I lost my train of thought.
Number 12 for Chickasha.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I believe you say that Keziah Miller.
Keziah Miller. Now, that was her first foul, right?
That was Brittany.
Oh, she's the one that came in. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Yes.
But he brought me the numbers and the amount of people that are watching right now, and it's a large crowd already watching on NobleBears.tv. Excited about you guys joining us. Make sure and pipe in on Facebook. I'm going to look at that throughout the night, and we've got some good trivia questions and all kinds of stuff like that. Shout out to Katie Daly, who is watching NobleBears.tv, alumni, so thank you very much for participating and watching the program as well. She always is great about watching Noble Bears, not only football, but also basketball too. And that foul was against. Looks like Rayleigh Steely, that would be her first foul. Number 12, Miller's at the free throw line and missed her first one. You get a replacement for the Noble Lady Bears. Number 14, Emerson Tugas is coming into the game. She's coming in for number 21, Landry George. So Tugas, number 14, is a sophomore. She's a tall sophomore, so get ready. I've seen her play already in a scrimmage, and she's definitely got some ball skills for sure. So here we go to Cottrell, who's stolen away by number 14, who's very aggressive. Tugas comes into the game. And it looks like it's going to maintain possession Bears, and it was a good defensive play by 12, but stepped out of bounds. Steely looks to move and start the offense. She's got good ball skills as well. She can really dribble the rock. They look down low, and there's nothing there. Tugas is right there for the steal. And then she stepped out of bounds, and so it's going back to the Chicks. So the same thing happened right over here, happened on the opposite side of the court, and it looks like it is going to remain the Chicks ball. They're going to the south end zone. There's 58 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Noble Bears have doubled up the Chicks 12-6. Good pass down low. Number 22 kicks it back out, and guess who's right there? Tugas with a hit ahead. She knocks it right to J.C. Vincent, who's all the way down on the baseline. Just misses the layup, and then follows it up with I hope that's not a foul against her, but I believe the official's walking over, and he's going 1 in fist. That means 10. Yeah, so that's her second foul. Now, JC's got 4 points. She's had several turnovers that she has caused. And so she's played great defensively tonight, but she's also been very aggressive. She has 2 fouls. This ends the first quarter, and she comes out. Number 21, Landry George, comes back into the game. Well, the whistle is blown, and so that's going to bring second foul to Rayleigh Steely. And that would be the freshman and our point guard's second foul. So that's going to also bring the bonus to the Chicks. So, yeah, they weren't shooting. So I was like, okay, so here's a chance for a 1-and-1 for number 22. The first shot is shot. She misses it. And guess who's right there? Number 30, barefoot with the rebound. Kicks it out to Steely. Steely looks over to Landry George with 25 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they set up a play. All right, now let's slow it down. And guess who comes running out? Comes running out. I want the ball. I want it in my hands. I'm at the top of the key. I'll run this play. The freshman. Landry George looks to make a move. There's being ball pressure all the way at the half-court line. Down to Tugas. Back out to George, who looks at the three, and splash, baby. There's only 2 seconds left in the first quarter, and George hits it. 15-6 is the score. Way to go, Bears. And we'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv.
Close that out, dude.
She did it perfect for me, dude. That was perfect. All right, she good.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, we are back here at NobleBears.tv, and that was the end of the first quarter. And you can see on the screen Keith Treat and Leland Palmer just sitting down. Girls are back on court. Looks like number 23 checks into the game for the Bears, and that would be Hayden George. So we got a couple Georges on the team right now, and they're both in. And Landry, number 21, at the top of the key, throws it down, or throws it, I should say, over to Cottrell, number 25, who looks for a little skip pass. It looked like there was a little bit of a pick, and there's a little bit much. I think she just turned her body a little bit and accidentally ran into her. I don't think that was anything. But you know what? That is her second foul, so that is something that we're going to have to look out for. Landry Barefoot has been a beast down low with the rebounds tonight, and it'll be definitely something to look out for. We need her rebounding and need her taking care of the paint all night. She's not allowed too many buckets down low. Oh, she moves her feet a little bit slow, pushes number 14 out of bounds, and it looks like the official's going to come back over and call it her third foul. Now, that would be Barefoot's third foul. So Lindsay Vandenberg's like making a decision. What are we going to do? She's telling Landry Barefoot, think about this now. Come on, you got 3 fouls. And we just started the second quarter, so you want to stay in the game, you want to play. Now it brings up the bonus. And number 14 for the Chicks is feeling that. They kind of knocked her towards the baseline quite a bit, and may not be 100% healthy, but she looks at her coach, says, I'm going to be all right, and she goes to the free throw line. So give it up to her. She's tough. She can handle it. James Reed, thank you very much for tuning in to NobleBears.tv. Appreciate you. I see that you chimed in there. Appreciate you. 14 for the Chicks. Steps right up, and again, that's Eaton, and she splashes her first free throw of her 1-and-1. So she's actually been to the line 6 times, and she's made 3. Yep, missed that one. So she's 50% from the free throw line. Number 25, Cottrell, brings it down the right-hand side. And just made a little extra step there. She started to make a pass, and then that her teammate was guarded, so she kind of did a double pump, and then her foot kind of went with the ball. So number 4 comes into the game, and that would be Bonet, Brianna Bonet. We'll call it Bonet, Benoit, Bonet. Number 24 steps right in, sees an open shot, kicks it out, and guess who's right there for the rebound to begin with, and that's Landry Barefoot. Ball's moved forward and then knocked out of bounds by the Chicks, and that would be Tugas throwing the ball in for the Lady Bears. Looks for an open player. Cottrell's got the ball deep at the top of the key. Feet are pretty shifty there. And that's, again, another walk there by the Noble Lady Bears. And A lot of times when you get started and you're a little nervous and your feet shouldn't move, but you try one way or the other and it just doesn't quite work out. You just those feet shuffle just a little bit. So, hey, that happens. So there's another timeout, and this timeout, not quite sure who called this one, but
Bears called this timeout, I think, to kind of just collect themselves. So it was a couple of possessions in a row where
we had some mistakes right there,
right?
And some
just take you a quick timeout, catch you a breather, and get ready to rock and roll again. So,
well, that's again Lindsey Vandenberg in the middle of that huddle. Leland Palmer holds back Landry George. Leland was a great guard here for the Noble Bears, and glad to see him on the court and still doing what he loves and helping the Lady Bears have a productive senior year or
productive
season there. Yeah. Number 24 for the Chicks shoots it, and the bank is open. So she busts down a three as both hands from the official go up. George looking for a pick, gets it from Cottrell. Cottrell back at the top of the key, hits George over on the right-hand side, and like I said, the bank is open because George just busted down a two right there. That brings the score 17-10, 6 minutes and 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Number 24 shoots it, it's off the bank, and misses. But there's a foul there by number 14, and that'd be Tugas. Now, that would be Tugas' first foul. But the Lady Bears, now that would be a shooting foul. So she's going to get 2 shots in there in the double bonus at any rate. Lots of fouls by the Bears, something to look out for. Substitution comes into the game. Number 14, who's been in before, Eaton. She's replacing number 15, Weber. Missed free throw, and guess who's right there? Barefoot is right there. Throws the ball ahead to George. Picks up the ball again, moves it down court, and number 22 with the foul.
Just going to put the Bears in the bonus right there.
Yeah, that is. So now they're going to be shooting nothing but bonus shots every time they can make a foul here, and that's Madison McDaniel, her first foul. That's going to bring Barefoot to the line, senior, number 30. Good focus on that free throw. I like the way she does that. It's good form. So she made that one. That's 18-10, the Noble Bears. 6 minutes, 22 seconds. Andrew Barefoot. It does the same thing with her perfect rotation. I like those free throws. Great shooting, Landry Barefoot. She comes out of the game and is replaced again by number 0, Steely. Now, that's probably a good coaching move right there. You've got a kid with 3 fouls. You want to make sure and keep them safe through the quarter, the rest of the quarter. Cottrell's doing a great job with a rebound as well. Picks up that one, kicks it out to Steely. Steely is already calling the play. She hasn't even crossed the half-court line. She's looking at both sides of the court, which one's open, and it'd be Cottrell who instantly kicks out, sister to sister. And this one, almost made a 3. But Steely with the rebound. She looks to throw it down low, and it is hit by the Chicks, who's out of bounds. So it'd be Noble basketball, and it'd be baseline out. So let's see what kind of play they run. Well, looks like they're going to little swinging gate right here at the top. I don't know what else to go, and everybody motions right in.
Goes just right off of her back. That's a great play by Addison Steely right there. That's something you see a lot at the upper level in the NBA, and I mean that's just something you don't see much in high school a lot. That was awesome.
She threw it right off her back and then caught it. I'll be darned. So I'm glad you picked that up.
Yeah,
I actually didn't see that one.
Were covered and just went ahead and said, you know what, this ball's going to get in bounds, whether it's going off of her or going to a teammate.
Whoa. All right, so the Chicks throw it across court, and the only person they threw it to was Lindsey Vandenberg. So, this basketball was supposed to be the game ball. I don't know what happened there. Did you? I told her I would hold it right underneath me. So here we go. Steely with the ball right at the top. She's looking for a pick. I thought she was going to look at maybe a shot. That was a skip pass down low. Nobody was ready for that ball, and it was defended very well by the Chicks. And they got the turnover. Steely is very aggressive on the defensive end. Her hands are everywhere. She's flying around both sides of the court. Very, very, very good defensive player. You can see she's been well coached over the years. Stays in front of her player, and the bank is really open. I mean, I'm not sure that's going to be all night long,
second
but
bank shot in a row.
it is bank from almost the top of the key, and you're just like, wow, how's that happening? But Landry George looks to shoot. You know, and she takes one down over on this side as well. You know, I had a very good conversation with her, and I asked her, I said, Landry, what side of the line of the court do you like to shoot from? And she said, I really like to shoot on this home court side. So whether it's going to the south or the north, it doesn't matter to her. She likes to shoot over on this side of the court. And but you know what? The first part of the game, she was shooting over on the other side and then just had made some threes. So how many points does she have right now? How many points does Landry George have?
Yeah, Landry's already got 11 points in this game out of the 22, so she's taking care of half the team's points, and she's just shooting lights out. I remember watching her last year too, and kind of by the end of the season, she was really making it rain. And right there, it's always fun. You know it's going to be a long season for opponents when she's making them rain like that.
I asked her, I said, hey, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? She says, I like to shoot. I like to come in the gym. I like to shoot. And I was like, Landry, now that's got to be a walk. Yeah, you guys saw that. That's a walk for sure. And so it turns over Noble basketball. And she said, I like to go in the gym. I like to shoot. That's my hobbies. And I was like, okay, well, is there anything else? No. I'm a gym rat, and she said that's who she is, and that's awesome, man.
She's a hooper. She's legit.
Yeah. She also shared with me, as I was talking with her, what do you want to do, and what do you want to do with this? And she said, I just want basketball to be the tool to get me to college. I want that to be the way that I get there. And I was like, well, what college do you want to go to? Do you have like a specific one? She said, no, sir. She said, it doesn't matter. I want to go to a college to play basketball, and I want to do this for a long time. And, man, she's got the skills. Now, don't forget now, she's just a junior, so she's going to have this year and one more, and that is going to not be good for opposing coaches to hear. Ball was rebounded down low by number 14. The official comes out and says number 14, Tugas, with the foul. So that would be her second foul. That brings, again, number 14, Eaton, to the line. And she has shot a bunch of free throws tonight, folks.
Yeah, this is going to be her seventh free throw right here that she's just going to drop right in.
She drops this one in. Looks like number 30, Landry Barefoot, is going to replace George, Hayden George, number 23, who got some good quality minutes right there. Now you have Barefoot's got 3 fouls as well. It comes into the game and then comes up with the rebound right away. So she has just been a monster on the glass. George looks to throw ahead over to Steely, right underneath the bucket. And the Bears knock it out of bounds. That was so close to a great fast court play right there. But it is 22-14, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Hope you guys are enjoying NobleBears.tv. We love having you. I just saw the numbers. We've got several hundred people watching right now. The Noble Lady Bears compete, and Tugas comes up with a nice steal. I almost thought she was going to throw it away as I was watching, but she hits George over on the left-hand side, who sees a good one, and guess who's right there? Nobody but Barefoot, who throws it over to Tugas, and boom, hits it from downtown.
And
that may be a 3-point play, maybe a 4-point play. Oh, it's going to be a 4-point opportunity.
All right.
So, nice shot.
I could tell the second Barefoot rebounded that ball, and she saw Tugas.
Yeah.
Tugas had the eyes and just said, you know what, I'm ready to go knock this down.
You saw me stand up because I thought Tugas was going to knock it down before she ever shot. I stood up. I was like, I know she's going to make this ball. And she busted it.
Finishes it.
4-point. Good shot,
Very
Tugas.
good.
Great play. 26-14. Noble Bears over Chicks. Eaton, number 14, with a hot hand. Looks to stay at the high post. They're looking to find every way possible to get her with the ball in her hands. There's a long shot off the backboard. It's missed. And right there to catch the ball is Steely. Has got a lot of pressure. She's got 3-4 people on her. It's a jump ball. That'd be Noble Bear basketball, I believe. Nope, it's going to be Chicks basketball. I'm not quite. Yep, it's Chicks basketball.
And I think there's going to be a timeout right here. We're going to stay on camera with you guys. I'll tell you, Matt, the Bears are doing a great job running that 2-3 defense. They're really leaving the Chickasha Fighting Chicks in spots where they don't exactly want to shoot the ball. A lot of their points have come from the free throw line due to some reaching fouls and some shooting fouls. And the Bears are doing a really good job making them stay at the three-point line and making them find ways to shoot it outside versus getting to the paint where they've had quite a few of their points already.
I agree completely. So excellent job on the defense, and I really like the aggressiveness that the Bears have had on defense. Now, it's resulted in a lot of fouls because, of course, the Chicks are in they're in a double bonus. How many fouls total do we have as a team? 2, 4, 6,
There's going to be 11,
8,
I think 11
10,
fouls
11
already.
Mm-hmm. So it's something to look out for.
Which is okay, though. I think sometimes it's all right to foul, especially if you pick up 1, maybe 2. You don't get to take them home with you. So, you have to use them at some point in time. And I think the Bears playing really aggressive right now is good. Kind of get you back in your groove, make you feel your feet. And it's come off of a lot of turnover points, especially transition three-pointers.
Now, I'll agree with you there for sure. The turnovers have definitely happened for the Bears. And good rebounding and kickouts by Barefoot as well. So they're back, and they dropped in that 2-1-2. And they're making them keep it to the outside. I think the Chicks are really trying to see if they can get it to the low post, but Barefoot stands right there, lurking right over her. Once it gets to the high post, then she can kick it out. Number 2 takes a shot from the outside. And, she's still, she's making that, she's got people in her face, so it's not going to be an easy shot for her either way. And timeout. Yeah, let's take it with them here at noblebears.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster.
We are back here at noblebears.tv. Number 14, Tugas, throws the ball in to freshman number 0, Steely. Walks the ball up, calls the play out. Looks very much in control. Look at a totally different freshman than you normally see. Freshmen normally come into the game, and they're normally very nervous. They normally, throw, several passes away. Steely's very confident in her ability and what she does and her role that she has to play here for the Bears.
And she's definitely not afraid to shoot the ball. I've seen her take 1 or 2 attempts already, and it wasn't like they were rush attempts. They were just really good shots at the basketball that just didn't happen to go in.
Gotcha. Well, that was George and Cottrell down there on the baseline, and that put a lot of pressure there on the ball for the defense. Steely's got the ball, sees George, kicks it back out to Cottrell. Now, that's George down low. Oh, I thought that was going to be 2, but no, it wasn't 2, but she was fouled, though. And that's going to be a foul on number, is that 45? Or 15? She's got it kind of bunched 15. Up in her. Is it bunched up?
Yeah, 15 Riley Weber is going to take that foul right there.
All right. If you go to noblebears.tv on Facebook right now, there is a trivia question just sitting there waiting on you. So, in the history of Noble Bear basketball, boys or girls, who is the only head coach to coach the Bears and be the head coach for the Chickasha Fighting Chicks? So it is a trivia question that is on there. Katie Daly thought Chad Berry, but it is not Katie Daly. You'll have to look at another coach other than that and think way back maybe. Number 25, Cottrell with the ball at top of the key.
Yeah, another substitution that we missed. We brought in 15, Araceli Martinez.
Oh, very good. Another guard play right there.
Yeah,
Martinez.
Just to give Rayleigh Steely a little break and let her take a second to get her feet back under her.
Martinez is a freshman as well. Ball's thrown away. Number 2 for the Chicks picks it up, Grissom, and that would be her first 2 points, and that is going to take us to halftime. And the Noble Lady Bears are leading by 10. And we are at the half, and we're going to take a quick break here at NobleBears.tv. Come back with an interview.
Get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Yeah, but she's like, I gotta go into halftime.
Maples Nixon.
They just asked her to come over for an interview.
Literally.
Can you imagine? I'm sure coaches are kind of driving her out. Like, what are you doing?
I'd want to be in the locker room.
Yeah. Thanks for taking the time, Coach, okay?
Oh, I love it.
So we're just going to go right to the introduction, and then, by the way, this is my trivia question. In the history of Noble Bear basketball, boys or girls, who's the only head coach to coach the Bears and be the head coach of the Chickasha Fighting Chicks? But we'll see how many people know this. You know, don't give away the answer for it. Okay, all right. All right. So here we go. We're gonna. Hello and welcome back to NobleBears.tv. Got a super special guest that is coming in. I just asked really quick to stop in and say hello to us, but it's Coach Dwayne Bradley. Thank you very much for stopping in NobleBears.tv. I appreciate you doing that.
Hey, we appreciate you having us on.
Well, it's going to be a great year. Looking forward to it. I mean, very excited about it. Not only the girls getting the chance, what we're doing right now, videoing them and having them an opportunity to be on NobleBears.tv, but this is going to be a great year for the boys. I'm super excited for the season as well. I'm sure you are, but
we are ready to get going.
Right. Well, if you don't mind, I know I only have you for a minute or two. Can you share with us maybe what to look forward to the season and maybe what are the keys to the game tonight in order to pull out a victory, Coach?
I think for us, rebound the basketball, being able to execute and get the shots that we want offensively, and then just competing on a consistent basis defensively. If we can get to those situations, I think that we have a chance to be pretty good.
Excellent. So on the defensive side, you got a juggernaut, a kid that you're really standing out for you right now that you're just like, watch out for this one because he's going to attack you crazy.
I think it's just like last year. I mean, in all honesty, when Brandon Harper and Colin Fisher and last year with Chile, when they're on the floor, we were a lot better defensively. So they need to stay out of foul trouble.
Okay.
They need to stay on the floor because
right.
that really helps us a lot.
I noticed that on the girls as far as tonight too. They're having to have some substitution because of those fouls. They're getting super aggressive, and I watched that last year in your basketball team last year. Super aggressive defensively, and I loved it. So
well, that's kind of the style, and we try to incorporate that, and because of that, you have to be able to utilize and trust multiple players, and they get the trust by what they do every day in practice. And I think that we have a chance to have a pretty good bench also.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I've got the roster of all the boys to play, but that was the other part that I loved about last year watching you coach was that you emptied the bench almost every game. I mean, it felt like it anyway. Maybe you didn't, but it felt like you went deep at least almost every game.
Well, we tried, because we were so young, and just the only way the kids are going to learn how to play and compete is get them on the floor.
Get them out there.
So we try to
put people in situations where they can have success, not just put them out there for no purpose. And because of that, we did play a lot of people last year.
Excellent.
And I think we'll probably have to do that again this year as well.
Well, great. Well, we're looking forward to it. Anything that we can look for the season overall, if you don't mind sharing with what?
Well, there's no secrets. I hope that we play a level to where people appreciate and enjoy watching us play, and will continue to come and support. I think that this community is that type of community where if you have a good product, they'll be here to watch.
Yes, sir. No, I totally agree with that. You know, of course, we've got probably several hundred people in the building right now, and we've already looked at our IP numbers. There's several hundred people watching online right now.
That's
sir.
awesome.
So it is really awesome. I'm so glad that they're a part of it. So glad you guys are a part of it. That's Dwayne Bradley. That's a winning basketball coach. Get ready for the Bears. They're coming up right after this half. Thank you for joining us here at NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your...
Welcome back to NobleBears.tv. Oh my goodness, how cool was that, man? We got Dwayne Bradley at halftime to come in, give us a what he felt like was going to be the success of the Bears this season, what it's going to take, and then also what it was going to take tonight just to get a W on the board. And, you know, it all starts with one game. I mean, you got to play one game at a time. You can't get to the end of the season, and you're going to look for W's as you get along the way. So, Dwayne Bradley, second year here. Now, Dwayne came from Midwest City. A lot of you guys probably know that. That was the school that he was at before he came here. Had a great program working there. He instantly came here, it sounded like to me, after the what I'd heard over the interviews and stuff, and found like Noble was a great place, great program, up and coming. You know, it was a town and a city that had a lot of athletes in it, and that he could do nothing but make this program better. He brings a different style of basketball here, and, you know, there's a lot of really positive things that Coach Bradley brings, and we're very excited about having him here. The Noble Lady Fighting Bears right now are out on the court. They are warming up. There's 1 minute and 23 seconds left. They put on a great first half. Super proud of a lot of things. One thing that I wasn't happy about is the amount of fouls that the Lady Bears have, and I'm sure that that is what Coach Lindsey Vanderberg was in the locker room talking about. But what I can see is she's got some very aggressive young athletes. Don't you agree to that, Chili?
I totally agree. I will tell you, kind of just before we get it going again, key for the Noble Bears, I think, here in the second half is to really just keep their lead extended. Having a double-digit lead at any time, I mean, you'd hate for a team to chip into it time after time and after time again. I think a key for Chickasha as well, too, just to kind of know what the Bears have to watch out for is not letting them in the paint. I think Chickasha is really going to try and get to the paint and cause them to create more fouls again, just because that's where a lot of their points came from.
Yeah.
I believe they actually had, 2, 4, 5 points just right there out of their 16 coming just from the free throw line alone.
Oh, my goodness.
Much less inside of the paint. You add another 5. And
wow.
I think it's a goal for
that's
the Bears.
good. I'm glad you brought that stat. That's something, man.
I
Wow,
think
that's a lot in the paint. I mean, on the free throw line.
As long as we keep Chickasha off the free throw line and keep them kind of on that 3-point range, just like we did with that 2-3, I think we'll be in a great position to go win this game.
Well, now number 23 is back into the game. Now she's the starter, but she's got 3 fouls again. Her Serenity. Can you pronounce that last name? Galidi.
Serenity Galidi.
Okay, I want to see if I can get that right. Galidi. But very aggressive player, and Jace Johnson, coach for the Chickasha Chicks, claps his hands like, darn it, we made a mistake there. Andrew George over on this side again, like I talked about earlier. Good to see Hiki back into the game. She sat down quite a bit during the end of that first half.
Right. She picked up 2 pretty early just going into the second
quarter. Now, does
quarter.
she have 2 fouls or 3?
She has 2 fouls.
Okay, Hiki with defense. They
having
run it
Hiki
down
as a
low.
starter, I think she's one that you want to keep all the way towards the end. And, I mean, you never know what's going to happen at the end of a game. And leaving her with just 2 on the bench was fine because we still have a 8-point lead.
Her aggressive style is something to be watched. Oh, I thought the bank was still – maybe they're at lunch, the bank. Landry with the work down low, busted in for 2. That makes the score 28-18 again. Noble Bears 10-point lead. Noble Bears look to pick up the ball at half court, kind of slow it down.
I think she has well over 10 rebounds already. She's just been working the boards tonight.
Yeah.
She's doing just a great job. It's nice to have that second attempt at the basket. No matter what, like when you have a girl like Landry barefoot, it kind of gives you that just sense of relief to know that someone's got your back.
Yeah, she'll have a chance at that ball for sure. And we don't keep the stat for rebounds, but I'm very interested to know how many rebounds she's had. I am very interested. Maybe at the end of the game we'll get a chance to talk to her and talk to J.C. Vincent, who's had a great first half. All right, so Steely looks over at Vandenberg, says, what are we going to run, Coach? All right, they spread it out a little bit. She looks to penetrate a little bit into the inside, and that's J.C. Vincent, who banks it off the glass. Nice shooter's touch, rolls right in. Now that's going to bring up J.C. Vincent's 6th point. Hiki with good defense on the top of the key. Great job, Steely down low. That was a little bit of help. It was like almost double team down low. If you guys got a chance to watch that, let me get the screen on that if I could. Yeah. See where we're at. It's barefoot down on the baseline. Looks to throw it back out to Steely. Ooh. Now she hasn't shot the ball a lot tonight, but that one was open. You got to let it go. You're open on the
and
3
she looks totally confident
about shooting it.
Even if you miss it. Even as a freshman, I mean, you have first game nerves for sure. There's no way hiding that or around it. But she's looked very confident from anywhere she's touched the ball and shot it. She's done a great job bringing it up all night.
That was a good rebound, and number 24 for the Chicks, Crutchfield, shoots a left-handed shot on the layup, banks it in. Steely, number 0, with the ball at the top of the key. She's looking again, same spot. Oh, it's coming. It looks like it was a little inside. See in the background, Coach George clap his hands. He wanted that one to go in, too. All right. Down low, throw, number 14. She threw it over the top of Barrett, and then she just fed her in there really nice. So that's a very good play. So it's 30-22. Looks like it's going to be a timeout. Bears going to call a timeout. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout. And we'll take it right here with them here at noblebears.tv.
Business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
All right, so we're just coming out of the timeout, and it looks like the Bears are really, they've got it going on tonight. They look like they're really poised and possessed in order to make a roll here. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. The score's 30-22. It was a good timeout by Coach Vandenberg. I think it was a perfect timeout, as a matter of fact. Get a few things settled down. We've got the Chicks there very excited about being here. They're going to play hard. That's Cottrell, number 25, down low. She takes it all the way to the hoop and is fouled by number 15. And was that 15? That was 15. He called that on. I couldn't tell if he had one hand up or not.
Number 15,
but that was
Riley
Weber.
That's going to be her second foul tonight.
When Cottrell takes a free throw shot, and that would be her third free throw, and she's made all three. So she's got her fourth one, and the jinx.
It's because you said
it's
something.
The jinx. I know. I almost didn't say anything at all, just to let it go by.
I can hear you start to stop yourself.
It happens. Oh, that's another same pass down low. Oh, but the official called this off.
I don't think they're going to call that a shooting foul. So, I think they're just going to take it out baseline.
So she's going to call the bump on it. So 30 kind of backed into her. So
yeah, she
barefoot. Now
yeah,
that's not a good foul right there. That's one that you didn't even get a chance. Oh, and she banks it off of her. And Hickey says, "No way, are you going to do that to me?" She got the ball and she turned around and stole it. Oh, okay. Ooh. Well, there's a little bit of bodies on the floor, so we're going to see what happens here. Looks like there's going to be a call against.
That's going to be number 10, J.C. Vincent, for her third one.
Okay, it's her third foul as well.
So when that ball's moving that fast and things are flying around and there's some turnovers going on, I mean, bodies are going everywhere, and that's kind of a tough thing, especially to not come into contact with anybody. And
right.
That was a tough foul to pick up, too. Just back-to-back fouls by the Bears that have been tough.
All right, thank you for the comments on NobleBears.tv, Facebook, and the trivia question that's out there.
And that was a three-pointer by number 23, Serenity Gallaty.
Number 23, Serenity. She's got quite a few fouls. She's got 3, but she busted out that 3 right at the top of the key. That was Hickey that drove all the way through the lane. Plays great body defense, puts a lot of pressure on too, and then threw it out of bounds. She threw it a little too high. Now the score is 31-25, and the Chicks are definitely making a push right now in the third quarter. Landry George, top of the key, throws it over to Hickey. Looks to throw to Vincent. I always say, crack the egg, get that thing inside. There you go, right there to Cottrell. The ball goes down. Officials blow the whistle. They say it's a jump ball, and it looks like it will be Chicks ball. So every tie-up, it looks like it's the Chicks ball, but they rotate, though. Now, it looks like that may have been one extra step there. So
even then, the Bears were late to set up into their
it just looked like that, too. It's like, why weren't you back already? They pressed the ball forward. She saw that room there. She took off running before.
The Bears do a great job. I know when they start to bring their pressure and stuff, you'll have a lot of points in transition you'll see here in a minute. Landry George is a great attempt at it right there. Good rebound by number 10, J.C. Vincent.
It's the same way, too. You definitely saw the walk there, as she just saw open lane, and she was like, I want to get through that real fast.
It was like the Golden Gate. She said, oh, my gosh, there's 2 points.
I got to dribble first, though.
Yeah.
Woo. They break the press. Number 23 looks to throw the outside. No, she's going to stay inside with number 14. And Barefoot did perfect then. She put her hand straight up in the air and said that she wasn't going to foul. J.C. Vincent's right there. And then Barefoot comes down with the ball. Number 14 is really
It's a
aggressive with
fight
it.
at the rim.
Absolutely.
There
and
we
it
go.
comes
Bears
out
have
of there,
the ball
number
coming
10,
in transition.
who takes it all the way to the
Finish it.
hole and then is fouled
Yeah,
there.
it's going to be 2 shots at the line right there.
The official looks over and says, number 2, the foul. Right on the arm.
Yeah, it's going to be Brittany Grissom's 4th foul, so I'm sure they'll be looking to see where they can rotate somebody else in that, keep her to the end of the game.
Vincent steps up with her first free throw attempt of the evening and makes it. I did not jinx her, by the way.
Number 22, Madison McDaniel's going to be checking in for number 2, Brittany Grissom.
So that brings the score 32-25. Okay, from here on out, I'm not going to say anything about our girls making free throws, okay? I'm just going to be super quiet about that. Just going to say they're doing
I'll
great on
say
the free
something
throw
about
line.
I'll say something about the free throw. I don't bring bad mojo.
Well, I can see why they want number 23 in the game. She went left, she went right, she turned, she felt a double team about to happen, so she goes ahead and takes a jumper at the top of the key and busts a three-pointer. That brings the score 28-32. Hickey with the ball. Looks to make a move to the inside. Looks like she may be fouled by number 14. Now, that's number 14's first foul, and she's a very aggressive young lady down on both sides of the court. So, Steely looks to throw the ball in to Hickey. Hickey looks to drive all the way in. Had a nice look at the layup there for sure.
she's
Just got a little bit too underneath it a little bit too much, right?
Right. She's getting every single look that she wants. She's getting to the rim over and over again because her feet move crazy fast. She's quick. She's going to finish those here soon.
Yeah. Just the timing down, right?
Yeah. And first game and everything, I mean, she's definitely going to finish those. Come to the end of the season, you're going to see her averaging quite a few points a game.
You know, I'm really impressed with Steely. She pressured her over on the left side. She got through the pick that 14 was trying to give her. She gets over the top of it and puts pressure again on number 23, who just made that top of the key shot. Look at her, and she's still super aggressive, all the way at the half-court line. You got Cottrell that's pressuring her, kicks the ball, actually. It hit her foot. Cottrell's after it. The ball is rolled up. Cottrell puts a lot of pressure on. Man, you just hate to say that she made a foul there, especially when she's just hustling so much. But I did see her kick the ball, so it kind of makes me think that the ball really should have been a kick ball instead of a foul.
Right.
If you just watch the kick ball, it happened right here in front of us. So,
which she has more fouls to work with. That's only her first one, so she has 4 more to give. And I'm sure she'll stay in the game. She's playing great right now.
All right. Here we go. Steely up on the top here.
I'm thinking Chickasha is going to hold on to it for these last 15 seconds.
Well, you got 15 seconds in the third quarter, and the score is 28-32. Big difference from last year's game where the Noble girls won 60-39. So, big difference. Competitive game here at the Den tonight. Number
Bears
14 comes in. Both hands, all 4 hands go up. She's pressured, throws the ball straight up, and that ends the third quarter. So, here we go. We'll take a break, and we'll come back to the fourth quarter. Be sure and get your popcorn. Get it ready, because we're going to end up this game. It's going to be a wild one with only a 4-point game. So get ready to go. We'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
That is John Stokes on the mic, folks. I mean, what an addition to the sideline for the Bears. think we have a trivia question answer, and it is the correct answer. It was our halftime guess, as a matter of fact, and let's talk about this for a second. After I watched Landry George bust a three, well, she didn't quite, but the ball's kicked out to Steely. Again, the history of Noble Bears basketball, boys or girls, who's the only head coach to coach the Bears and be the head coach for the Chickasha Fighting Chicks. And it is our halftime guest, Dwayne Bradley. And the answer comes from our previous head coach, wonderful man, Chad Bird. Thank you for watching NobleBears.tv, Chad Bird. I'm glad you tuned in, and I'm glad you are feeling better. I'd heard that was not a good sickness at all to be under, so I'm so glad that you are feeling better and things are going well for you. Thank you for chiming in, and thank you for the people that participated. I got all kinds of PM messages, so all kinds of people sent me messages, but you guys were all wrong. It's our own very own Dwayne Bradley. That's who it used to be the Chicks head coach. So it's a foul down low on the Chicks, and it was that number 14, so it's her third foul. Looks like the officials went in and stopped the play and let number 14 come out of the game. Now she's replaced by number 12, Miller. And the difference between number 14 and number 12,
she goes just right off of her back again. I think that's something we'll see more later in the season.
Hickey from the top of the key. A freshman jumps in there, tries to wrangle that ball in the rebound. Maybe the shortest kid on the court. She almost got it. So good stuff right there. Number 24 looks to make a move against Hickey. And it looks like the Chicks are going to take a timeout, and looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We'll stay right here. 6 minutes, 42 seconds left. The score in the fourth quarter is still 32-28, and Noble is in the lead. There is 3 timeouts left for Chickasha, and is 2 timeouts left for the Noble Fighting Bears. So, and the fouls have really eased down quite a bit, too, if you've noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's amped up at the beginning of a game, and, I mean, everybody's just wants the ball to go score. I think that's the objective of the game. So I think everybody's just kind of getting a little greedy, playing a little fast, being a little too quick on some different things. But truthfully, I'll tell you, defense has been quite a factor in this game. I think both teams are playing just great defense. I mean, there's only been 60 points scored in this game, and we're going into the fourth quarter with just a couple of minutes left to play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite a basketball game that these girls are playing on defense. So,
you know, the Bears last year scored 60 points. So they definitely are, you know, maybe they can get 30 out right now, 28 out right now to get to that 60 again. But like you said, there's a lot of good defense out there. It may not happen.
Right.
You know, so.
But when you have girls like Landry George and Taryn Cottrell and Hickey, I mean, there's no telling what could happen. You could have 3-pointers back to back to back all of a sudden.
Let's see how it ends. Well, we got 6 minutes and 42 seconds left. The Chicks throw the ball in. Looks like they throw it over to number 24, who's on the outside edge. She's guarded by Landry Barefoot all the way at the top of the key. Looks like they're manning up here, the Bears are. Nice move on the inside. Cottrell catches the ball, throws it all the way out to Steely, throws it into Hickey, who has a wonderful right-handed layup and banks it in off the glass. That brings the score 34-28 on a fast break play. And again, that would be assist by Steely over to Hickey. And number 23's got moves for days, and she brings it over on the left-hand side, banks it, misses it. Number 12 tries to shoot, and looks like she may be fouled, and it looks like it might be on Landry George. So that would be George's first foul of the night. Landry's got 11 points for the evening and has been an awesome contributor on the offensive side and defensive side for the Bears. It brings number 12 to the line, Miller, who shoots, hits the back of the rim, and bounces out. All right, coming back into the game is number 10, J.C. Vincent, and she's going to replace Barefoot, number 30, Barefoot, who has right now, don't want anybody else to know this, but she's got 4 fouls. You'll be quiet about that, you know.
Right.
So you know, a coach finds out, kid's got 4 fouls. What are they going to do? Tell me what they're going to do.
Right. They're going to go right after.
Right after, Yeah, they're going to take it down the low post. They're going to try to do everything they can to get her to see what she can do to commit one more foul.
Yeah,
but
and I'm sure we'll need her kind of later in the game, especially as it gets closer. If it stays close, I think having just that security blanket of rebounding right there will really help.
How about that little move by Steely? That was nice.
That set it up right there.
That's
that
right.
was Cottrell for 3 right there.
Yeah, I'm going to give that one to Steely on the assist on that, though, because it was very deceptive the way that she easily did that crossover, took it all the way inside the lane, and kicked it back out. And Cottrell busts it. Look at that steal by Hickey. She's over on the right side, gives a great pass. Oh, she passes it right back to her. And then I thought she was going to bank that one in for 2. I thought that was a back-to-back great play by Hickey there. All right.
I think it's going to stay white ball, though, if I'm correct. That looks like a push by number 15, Riley Weber. That's going to be her 3rd foul. It'll stay Noble ball.
Down on the baseline, Steely looks to throw the ball in. I don't know, should Steely have made that layup instead of kick it back out?
I think it was a good pass. I think she could have done either or. And
sometimes you can just be too ready to dish the ball off, you know? Sometimes you just got to be greedy.
I will tell you, Steely hasn't scored a point yet, but she has played one heck of a game.
Oh, yeah.
She's done just all the little things right, which comes with great coaching. So
yeah. It's a good point guard, who can contribute, in so many different ways other than just scoring. Pass the ball off just right. Play good defense.
That one's from downtown.
Man. That was like Curry. That was like Curry 3.
That was a couple of feet behind the line for sure.
Score is 37-31. The Chicks are down by 6, but are right in the middle of this game. There's no doubt about it. This is far from over. Landry George looks to throw down to Cottrell, who turns her body just a little bit to the right, and then is body checked by number 15. Looks like down low. Yeah, now that's going to bring up her 4th foul.
Yeah, back-to-back on Riley Weber. She's picked him up, I think, 2 possessions in a row.
That's quite a bit of height difference between 15 and Cottrell, number 25.
Right.
And
I think that's why they're trying to feed Taryn Cottrell the ball. I think she's totally mismatched against Riley
Did you
Weber.
notice I didn't say anything about the free throw just right then? And she missed it.
Okay,
so she's going to make this one. Watch here.
Has to.
I almost said splash.
Don't say nothing. It's because you thought it. I'm telling you, the ball's reading. The ball's reading your thoughts.
Whoa. She moved on her pretty hard there. And there was no
three-pointer right there by
number another 3-pointer.
23, Serenity Glidey.
All right,
that's her
the
third
Chicks are starting to get hot at the top of the key. Steely looks to make a move. Looks all the way down. Had the ball I'm not sure if the ball was hit or if it was her
great steal in transition.
But that was a great steal.
Hickey.
Nice kick out to George.
George on the 3.
Boom! There you go. So the score is 40-34. The Bears just busted a 3-pointer over on her side of the court. I say her side because I told you earlier she likes that side of the court. Hickey hustles hard and is fouled by number 22.
That'll be Madison McDaniel. That's going to be her second foul.
Okay, all right.
So, and that actually puts the Bears in the bonus, I believe. So Hickey right here is going to get a 1-and-1, and we'll see what she can do with it.
So that brings in number 14 for the Chicks and number 2 for the Chicks. Now, 14's a starter. Number 2 didn't start in the game at the beginning of the game, did she? Or did she?
Yes, she did. Okay, she has 4 fouls. I'm pretty sure we'll go attack her.
Hickey puts that first one in on the 1-and-1. Now that'd bring up her 3rd point right there. She had a nice layup a little bit ago. She'd been to the rim several times on layups and different things, but had missed a couple. And like you said, she starts to get her body underneath her. Look out.
It looks like she's settling down already. Yeah. It didn't take long. Just first game jitters will always get to you, and I'm pretty sure it's because you said something about a free throw or said it in your head or something.
Okay. All right, a lot of pressure at the top of the key, but it doesn't matter. She sees the ball and the shot. She misses it. Hickey looks to throw down to Cottrell, who throws it back to Hickey. A lot of pressure. I'm just thinking out loud here is that I just really felt like Cottrell could have easily taken that one. Had the height advantage, had it over on the left-hand side, could have easily made that
And it was just in rhythm.
And it was in rhythm.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly right. She catches the ball. Looks like it was, but, sometimes you make that extra pass at the beginning of the season thinking, man, let's see if I can get one more in there.
Coach Johnson right here is going to take a timeout, and I think we're going to take one with him here on NobleBears.tv.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School system. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
Like Nathan said, go Bears. Hey, that is a great commercial because anytime you have any work done down there at Nathan's Automotive, get your receipt. Walk over there to Kid or take it to the high school. There's these little booths. There's these little boxes that are set up. Drop your receipt in there, and he'll give back a percentage of that bill, and he gives it back to the school. Come on. That is an awesome, awesome deal for a business like Nathan at Nathan's Automotive. And have you seen their new side, I don't want to call it a sidewalk, but their new entry into their place, into their garage. Man, the cement, it's unbelievable. It's most cement in, I think, town Noble. But great business right here in town, and super glad they're supportive of not only just the Noble Bears, but really of NobleBears.tv. He and Tessa have just been wonderful ever since we started this program. So super happy about them. And I watched their son play the JV game,
Just
man. Yeah, he played great. So super proud to see him. I bet you we get to see him play a little varsity action.
You'll see him play here in just a minute.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. 3 minutes, 26 seconds left. Ball's thrown in from out of bounds. Thrown in, and looks like there's a foul down low. Now, neither one of those two Bears have a lot of fouls, but that was on George, okay? And so that's her second foul. Again, she has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, and that is going to put Leanne Eaton back to the line for the 5th time tonight. She has definitely found her way onto that free throw line.
Is it possible that I could say something like positive about her shooting free throws, and then maybe if
just say she's a great free throw shooter.
She's a great free throw shooter at the line, number 14, Eaton. And let's see what happens. I do truly have a jinx. See, I don't have a jinx at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dadgummit.
Steely crosses midcourt, looks over to her left, over to George, makes a pump fake, throws it over to Hickey, looks to drive to the right, stays at the top of the key, got lots of pressure on her, gets all the way down the lane, shoots a left-hand layup. That is a great rebound by Cottrell, number 25, and puts it back in for two. That's 43-36 with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Ball's kicked back out. Whoa, little high. It was like it started off as a 50-50 ball, and then, 14 just put her body right into it. And so that would be
that's a tough place for that ball to be, just because JC's already jumping, and she sees the ball's going to Eaton, and she can't just hit the ground suddenly.
Right.
So she's got to go through with it. That was a tough foul right there, but that's putting Eaton back to the line again for the 6th time shooting a 1-and-1.
Now, coming into the game is Barefoot, and checking out is Hickey. So, needs some post play. Coach Vandenberg decides. She has been awesome on the boards. Now, this is a stat that you don't keep and I don't keep, but, man, I'd be interested to know how many boards she had tonight.
Yeah, great rebound there by J.C. Vincent, and we're going to push the ball up.
Nice to Cottrell. Cottrell right in the middle of the lane. The ball's halfway down, and it rolls out and comes back out of there. The ball is halfway down. Cottrell all the way on the other side. Oh, man. That's one of those, you catch the ball on the perimeter out there, and, your first step is to move forward. And then when there's a defender there, man, a lot of times a lot of travels happen that way.
All of a sudden the ball's not going down, and there's somebody in your face, and it's just it's a spot to be in, I'll tell you.
Well, she'd made that. I thought, and really out of her dribbling and everything, that may have only been maybe her second turnover so far tonight. And that's really good.
I think it's about her second or third turnover. I know we've said she's a freshman over and over again, but
There's
is a freshman.
Something to be said about that, man. That's impressive.
Just because she'll have 4 years here.
Right.
If you're playing at this level, a lot of times you upgrade your game and work on your craft, you get quite a bit better, and who knows where she'll be by a senior.
Exactly. Thank you, Danielle Williams, for checking in with us there on Facebook. I'm sure you're behind me somewhere right now to watch your son play. Now, she's got 2 boys in the program right now. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she'll have Colton, who is
that was
Jake Williams, who played last year. Colton Williams is his little brother, and this will be his first year to play.
He's not so little, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't say little. I'd say younger. Younger's the right word to put on it, but
they're both pretty big kids. Look at George with a rebound. Kicks it out to Steely. Steely looks to look at how poised she is.
Very calm.
Yeah.
2 minutes left in this game, and I think it's a 7-point game.
Nice feed down low. Back to
totally
George.
Relaxed.
Oh, settle your feet down, sis.
Knocks it
Boom
down.
on the 3.
Knocks it down.
She made that first little shuffle step at the beginning, and I thought, settle those feet down. Why?
She looked ready to pull the trigger, thought about it, took a step back, and just totally drained it.
That may have iced the game right there. Because with 10 points, with 140 left in the game, that may have just been the dagger right there.
With a great rebound by Barefoot. Cottrell's going to take the ball up nice and easy.
1:30 left.
I'm sure Chickasha is going to start bringing some pressure here soon, maybe having a foul. But the Noble Bears are already in the bonus, so I don't think that should be a problem.
What didn't they like about that one? So she jump stop, and then how did she do that?
I think when she jump stopped, the traction on the den is great. I mean, it's almost a brand new floor. What is this, 2 years old, 3 years old?
Yeah.
And I think her feet just moved one step too far. I don't know. It looked tough. I don't know.
It looked like a walk. It did look like a walk. I can't take it away from the officials. Great officials here.
Yeah,
I know
a
a couple of these guys,
night.
for sure. We've given them a hard time here in Noble.
Plenty of
in
times.
the past. It's Noble's basketball and a jump ball, so good defense down low. 1 minute, 13 seconds left. Looks like there's going to be a timeout Bears, and it is going to be I
think that's going to be a full timeout by Lindsay Vandenberg right there.
All right. On this day, I was holding this, but on this day, have you ever heard of Evel Knievel? Oh, my goodness, man. That guy was...
I'm sure other people haven't either, so fill us in. Come on.
Evel Knievel was a stuntman back in the day, like in my days. Well, he passed away on this day, so kind of a sad day. But Evel Knievel was the man. And we remember watching him jump over Caesar's Palace whenever he was when was this? Well, I think when he jumped over Caesar's Palace, somebody might need to help me with Facebook and tell me what year you think that was, but I'm thinking it was like in the early 70s, late 60s, whenever that happened.
So
just think about the motorcycles back in that day.
Right. Much less, I mean, it's not like they could fake something like that. There wasn't that level of animation at that point.
Right.
I mean, that's crazy to think someone actually jumped over Caesar's Palace.
I'm going to teach you something else what happened this day. Have you ever heard of Michael Jackson?
Of course.
Okay, the album Thriller came out on this day.
Yeah.
That's right. So there you go, folks.
Which is kind of a weird deal. When you think about Thriller, you think about Halloween, right?
I know. I was thinking it should have been a month before, right?
Release it at the very end of November.
All right. Number 11, Hickey, looks to throw the ball in. It looks like there's going to be a lot of pressure by the Chicks. Let's see how this happens here. A lot of pressure coming down low. And guess who just with all the poise. Look at Zero here. Look at this freshman work. Okay, she made a turnover. That's all right. That's all right. But she was just walked that up.
That was a pretty good play by number 14, Leanne Eaton, to get up there.
Number 15 on the outside looks to shoot a 3. Number 2 with the ball all the way to the hoop. Hickey gets the ball out of there. It's going to be double team. If she keeps her head up, she can see others. There she goes. Now she can see them.
Chooses to split it.
Yes, very smart young play right there for the Vincent, the junior.
Start moving the ball around a little bit, just holding on to. You have about 25 seconds left with a 10-point lead. As long as she holds on to it for just 1 or 2 seconds, she'll be fine.
And get it down low and get a shot
off. Actually says, let me take a shot at it.
That's right, yeah. We're not going to take a shot on the
outside.
About
3 seconds, 4 seconds.
Take a shot on the inside. 10 seconds left.
Here. Totally copied you.
That's all right.
There's a shot right there by number 24. He's going to hold on to the ball, and I think that's going to just wrap this game up.
The Noble Bears go in the W column already, and the score 46-36. 10-point win for the Bears. Excellent game by a lot of different people. Landry, barefoot. We're going to make sure she comes over, so grab her if you don't mind. You step away from her.
I'll go grab her right now.
Okay. Right there. Come here. You can only hear. That's okay. You can only hear in one ear.